Well, hello, folks. We're here going to be doing a concert pretty soon. We just wait a little bit so get some more folks into the room. So if you're out there and you want to say hi, feel free. I can see anything that you're writing in the chat, and that would be really good to see some people in the chat just to say hi, tell me where you're from, anything like that. That'd be kind of cool. So we're going to start this thing off. What I was thinking about doing is just doing maybe a song right now. I think I'm going to do a Buck of White song called the Jitterbug Swing. And then, good evening, Rusty. How are you? It's good to see you in the room. And I'm just going to start this off with the Jitterbug. Just the Jitterbug Swing. This is my tricone. I always wanted a tricone, national tricone. It's the real deal. I've had other ones. I've had other Regals and things like that, but really nothing kind of beats the sound of a good tricone, especially a good sound of a national tricone. This isn't that old. It's maybe, it's 16 years old. So maybe to me that's not that old, but I'm going to be bringing out a really old one in a little bit. So here we go. Let's do the jitterbug swing. Yeah, all you women, let's do the jitterbug swing. Jitterbug swing. You really been doing a fine. Yeah, no, I can't stand it. I can't stand it so long. Every time I ask you, yeah, you won't let me follow you home. You must have another man, another rounder in your arms. Gonna drive me away from here. Little jitterbug swing to get everybody, wake everybody up. Hey, Harold, how are you? 1958 ARL. Good to see you. I think that's ARL. Yep. Well, it's good to see you. And glad you're coming in for the concert today. I'm going to do another song called Savannah Mama. But before I get into that one, I want to tell you there's links up here, just right above that way. The top one is a donation link, and it's just tinyurl.com. It's just a / and it's Toby Walker. So if you type that in, you're going to see the things that I'm going to be giving you for your donations today, tonight, or wherever you are. And for like just a $5 donation, I'm going to give you, I recorded a blues lesson at 3 o'clock earlier today. And I have the YouTube video of that, the whole session. And I'm teaching the song Candyman. So for a $5 donation, I'm going to send you that along with the, you can go to a place where you can download the tablature. And matter of fact, there's the download link is right there. So if you go to tinyurl.com / Toby Walker tab, you will get the download. You'll get the tab to Candyman and all the other things that I added in Candyman. And that's only for a $5 donation and the YouTube video of the session. And I think for a little bit more, I'm going to be, I have this, I think it's for 15. This is one of the CDs I'm really proud, really proud of. I had taken a small hiatus. Let's not get into why. And there's a bunch of songs on this little Toby Walker CD. And I'm going to send you all of these songs and downloadable MP3s. You could stream them, download them. And there's also a guitar lesson that comes with this. It's on the page. And that's for just $15 donation plus the YouTube thing. And then for $20, I just came out with a brand new set of lessons. It's called Slideless. You don't need a slide. In Slideless in Open G, where I teach a whole bunch of these really cool songs, and they're easy to learn, and they're pretty, they're actually really fun to play, and they're pretty cool tunes. And right now, I usually, I usually put that out for like $30. It's on sale for $23, but here you get it for $20 plus everything else. And then the last thing I'm going to say is I have a 1 year access to every lesson that I have ever produced for a whole year. I normally charge people $125 for the year to access over 475 lessons. But for you, I'm only going to only $60, and I'll enroll you in that club. And you'll have access to concerts, access to concert workshops, stuff that I don't put out anywhere else. So anyway, so that's the donation link up there, and that's enough of that. So I figured let's get into a little. We'll slow it down a little bit. I'm going to do one of my favorite songs. I said, Lordy, Lordy, Lord. I said, Lordy, Lordy, Lord. I want to love you, but you treat me just like a dog. I want to love you, pretty mama, but your ways I just can't understand. I wanna love you, pretty mama, but your ways I just can't understand. You used to love me, baby, but you went with another man. You know, so I'm going down to Savannah, mama. I'm gonna write my initials down. I'm going down to Savannah, mama. I'm gonna write my initials down. The women just won't let me round. I'm going back down to Savannah, mama. I'm gonna write my initials on the wall. Going back down to Savannah, mama. I'm gonna write my initials on the wall. The North Georgia women, they just don't want me at all. So I'm going back down to Savannah, and I wanna be your man. I'm going down to Savannah, mama, and I sure wanna be your man. I'll do everything, mama, everything this good man can. That's a little bit of my version of Savannah Mama. Now I want to bring out a tune that, this is a tune by, it's by Fats Waller. And I haven't done this one in ages. So who knows what's going to come out here, folks. But this is a tune. It's called Lulu is Back in Town. Yeah, gotta get my old tuxedo pressed, get that button sewn on my vest, 'cause tonight I gotta look my best. Lulu's back in town. Gotta find $50 somewhere, shine my shoes, slick back my hair, get myself that golden hair. Lulu's back in town. Tell all of my pets, my blondes and brunettes, I'm gonna send my regrets. I won't be around until that mailman not to call. I won't be back until the fall. Hell, I may not come back at all when Lulu's back in town. chambermaid, and what did she do with my razor blade? She mislaid it, I'm afraid. Now it's gotta be found. And when did she make up my room? And what did she do with my good perfume? I can't lose it, I gotta use it. Lulu's back in town. Till all of my pets, my Harlem croquettes, I said my regrets. I won't be around until that mailman knocks a call. I won't be back until the fall. Hell, I may not come back at all. When Lulu's back in town, Lulu's back in town. Lulu, she back in. Lulu is going to be back in town. Uh, I think I'm going to do this next one is a tune by uh, Blind Blake, and I'm going to play this. This is a guitar that's on loan to me by my good friend Mark Seligman, who I'll actually see tomorrow and hang out with him a little bit. It's a 1930 National Triolean. These guitars were just, they were made during the late 20s and the early 30s. And then they were retooled again, and that's where this one came from. National put out these remakes, I guess, of them, but they're just as good as the old ones. But this one has a certain sound to it. This is a tune called the Chump Man Blues. Yeah, folks, I'm going to the river and I'm gonna jump. Yeah, I'm going to the river and I'm gonna jump. You know, I used to be a wise man, but that woman turned me into a chump. Ain't it funny how far a man can fall? Ain't it funny how a man can fall? Yeah, when you get right to thinking about it, that woman, she just got it all. Yeah, my baby threw me out. I was walking right along the railroad track. Baby threw me out. I was walking right along the railroad track. Yeah, the very next day I was begging her to take me back. Yeah, she ain't no good, but I just can't quit her no how. She ain't no good, but I just can't quit her no how. Yeah, I used to be a wise man, but that woman just turned me down. Folks, I'm going to the George Washington Bridge and I'm gonna jump. Going right to the middle, you know I'm gonna jump. I used to be a wise man, but that woman made me into a chump. A little bit of the Chump Man Blues. I'm going to switch guitars now. to go over to, I'm going to do a tune. Yeah, I'm going to try this one out. I had, if anyone's familiar with the Ken Burns series of the Civil War, the series that he did, the tune that's just pervasive throughout is this tune called the Ashokan Farewell. It was written by Jay Unger, who lives up in Saugerties, New York, and he wrote it about. It's an old sounding piece. You would think it came from the Civil War, that era, but it didn't. Jay Unger wrote this, and he wrote it. The namesake is from the Ashokan Reservoir, that's right near his home, and I just thought it was a really nice tune. I believe this arrangement comes from a man named John Knowles. It's a beautiful arrangement of a beautiful tune. Just a really nice little arrangement. It's a beautiful tune. Let's fire it up a little bit now. And if anyone wants to say and ask any questions, I can see the chat right there. You can always ask a question as to what I'm doing or how I'm doing it or anything about me. This is a tune that one of the I was in so many different blues bands, but I do remember this one. We had a great harmonica player, and he used to love playing Little Walter tunes, and we loved backing him up. And this is a tune, I think we did it in the key of E. He used an A harmonica playing cross harp. Thank you, Arlie. I'm glad you like that one. He was just wonderful. He had an old Echoplex. Anyone knows what an old Echoplex is? It was actually a tape. That it was like an old tape recorder, and you used to run it through your amplifier and bring your microphone into there, and you turn that thing on, and it would it's the old-fashioned reverbish delay. And he had one of those things, so he had the perfect Little Walter sound, and he used to use a CB microphone, to get that real beautiful sound. So this is a tune that we used to do a whole lot. It's a tune that Little Walter did, and I haven't done this one in a while. It's called My Babe Don't Stand No Cheating. Yeah, now my babe, she don't stand no cheating, my babe. Oh yeah, she don't stand no cheating, my babe. Oh yeah, she don't stand no cheat. You don't stand none of that midnight creeping, my babe. True little baby, my babe. babe. I know she loves me, my babe. Yeah, and I know she loves me, my babe. Oh yeah, and I know she loves me. Don't do nothing but kiss and hug me, my babe. True little baby, my babe. Yeah, now my babe, she don't stand no cheating, my babe. Oh yeah, don't stand no cheating, my babe. Oh yeah, she don't stand no cheating. Everything she does is pleasing, my babe. Don't go, baby, my babe. Yeah, now my babe, she don't stand no fooling, my babe. Oh yeah, she don't stand no fooling, my babe. Oh yeah, she don't stand no fool. When she get hot, there ain't no cooling, my babe. Pretty little baby, my babe. Pretty little baby, my babe. Pretty little baby, my babe. Pretty little baby. Little bit of Little Walter for you. This is a tune. I got to preface it with just a little short introduction here, a short story. Um, I had the unfortunate experience one time of being in jail. Okay, it happens to the best of us. Sometimes I actually, when I'm playing this, I remember being in England one time, and I said, how many people have ever been arrested or been in jail? And would you believe it? Like 6 or 7 guys raised their hand, and then this one woman in the back raised her hand. So I knew I was in the right. I had the right audience, for this tune. But I was only in jail for a very short period. It was just a day. And what I had was they put me in this holding cell with about 12 or, well, yeah, okay, maybe Ram. That's my dog Rambo. Rambo is a little she's Rambo I think is like a heckler. Rambo's like 12 years old, which is like 80,000 years in human life, and I think Rambo's heckling me right now. Anyway, so you see, it's all live here. At any rate, I was sitting there in the cell, and it was a holding cell, but there was like 12 other guys there, and everybody was just kind of sitting there. And I was in there for a couple hours, and all of a sudden you had all kinds of people in this place, and they bring in this one guy in a white paper jumpsuit. Maybe it was just a white jumpsuit, and he was chained. He had chains on his wrists, and he chained to his waist, and he had chains on his feet. And they sat him down, like right in front of me. And I'm sitting there, I'm just looking at this guy, but I didn't want to look too long, and I'm just kind of sort of like hanging out and playing, and on the seat. I'm kind of drumming a little bit on the seat, and that's when the guy said, "Hey, you play drums?" And I said, no, I'm a guitar player. He goes, really? I play guitar too. I said, no kidding. He goes, yeah, what kind of guitar you got? Well, I have, and we start talking guitars, we're talking strings, we're talking all kinds. Meanwhile, this guy is sitting in front of me. He's all chained and manacled up. Pretty soon the guard comes in and screams. He's like, hey, shut up. And of course we just shut up, and then they took him away. You see, they took him away, and the guard comes over to me like a little while later, and he says, "You realize who you were talking to?" I said, I don't know who I was talking to. You just brought him in here for a little while. He says, well, that guy, in the early morning hours of that day, he took an axe to his brother-in-law. Can you believe that? So I'm talking to this, crazy murderer. That's why he was in a jumpsuit, because they took all his clothes for evidence. Well, anyway, long story short, they brought me, in to see the judge, and because I didn't have a record, they let me go on my own cognizance, and they said, you're going to need a lawyer. I called up the lawyer. The lawyer knew who I was. Okay, and he says, come on in. I tell him what I was arrested for. He says, this is a complete drummed up charge. You shouldn't have even been arrested. You shouldn't even been, anywhere. This isn't even going to go to court, really. It did, but the lawyer turned and looked at me and says, yeah, nothing to worry about. You see, the district attorney, this woman, she knew me, and the judge knew me. So this is the tune. It's called the Central Islip Jail Blues, and it's going to be interesting. Let's put it this way. I'm going to do it in the style of the old Blind Lemon Jefferson style. So here we go. Heard a knock on my door just about the break of day. Heard a knock on my door just about the break of day. It was no door-to-door salesman, but a man from the DA. He said, if your name is Walker, I believe you're under arrest. He said, if your name is Walker, I believe you're under arrest. No too sooner did he say that, I had handcuffs on my wrist. Yet I was sitting in a lockup with 12 other guys. Some of them were sleeping, and one of them was just crying. And I said, how can this be? I'm sitting right in front of a murderer and a man in for armed robbery. Sat down with my lawyer, and he said, man, I hope you didn't confess. I sat down with my lawyer, he said, ooh, I hope you didn't confess. You could be looking at 20, and it ain't gonna be a dime less. Yeah, when I walked in the courtroom, I was filled with fear. For some reason, the judge and the jury, they were smiling from ear to ear. And that's when my lawyer said, son, you are a lucky man. Seems like everybody here in the courtroom is a Toby Walker fan. True story. You may not believe that, but it's actually a true story. Yeah. So anyway, that was that was kind of fun. I'm going to do a tune now. This is a tune. I'm going to do it my own way. It's a tune by Big Bill Brunsey called "Custard Pie," and well, here we go. I could just picture a street band playing something like this, So, come on, baby, won't tell you no lie. I just want a piece of your custard pie. I said, give me some of it. Said, now give me some of it. Said, now give me some of it before you give it all away. I said, your custard pie is sure ain't free, but no good gal good enough for me. You said, give me some of it. Give me some of it. Yeah, now give me some of it before you give it all away. I said, now I ain't bragging, but it's understood. Everything I do, I try and do it good. Give me some of it. I said, give me some of it. Yeah, give me some of it before you give it all away. Yeah, do a boogie woogie. Yeah, I had it once, I had it twice. When you slice it, baby, just give me a slice. Yeah, give me some of it. I said, now give me some of it. Yeah, now give me some of it before you give it all away. Yeah, you had it once, I had it twice. Nothing in the world is half as nice. Yeah, give me some of it. I said, now give me some of it. Yeah, give me some of it before you give it all away. And you know, I just sort of like created that little version of it about 2 hours ago. I just thought it would be kind of fun to play. In the Midwest, in the mid 30s, they got hit with a dust storm, sometimes miles high. It just ravaged all over the place: Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, wiping out farmers' crops, killing off the cattle. This was the last thing these farmers needed on the heels of the Depression. So they packed up everything they had, tied it to the sides of their jalopies, and headed to California, trying to find a better life. One of those men was a man named Woody Guthrie. He didn't have a jalopy. He hitchhiked, rode freight trains, and walked the rest of the way. Well, they were called Okies, and when they got to California, they were not wanted there at all. Seems like conditions were pretty bad there too. I guess that's why Woody Guthrie wrote this song. Going down the road, feeling bad. Yeah, I'm going down the road feeling bad. and I'm going down the road feeling bad. Yeah, I don't wanna be treated this old way. And I'm going where the women always smile. Yeah, I'm going where the women always smile. I said I'm going where the women always smile. Yeah, don't wanna be treated this old way. Yeah, ain't got no shoes. I said, now, baby, you know I ain't got no shoes. I said, now, baby, I sure ain't got no shoes. You know I don't wanna be treated this old way. Yet I'm going down the road, I'm feeling. Yet I'm going down the road, feeling. Going down the road, feeling bad. Oh yeah, don't wanna be treated. Don't wanna be treated. Don't wanna be treated this old way. Actually, it was that song or that arrangement of that song on a CD that landed me 14, 15 years of work over in England. I don't know why, but the guy over there, John Adams, heard that song on a CD and he just loved it. And then he heard the rest and he said, got to hire him. And I was so fortunate that he did that. So I'm going to do one more for your folks on the Thursday evening concert. Again, if you can donate anything to me, that would be great. There's the donation link. It's tinyurl.com/Toby Walker. That's it. And I'm going to be giving all kinds of things away. You just click on that link, or not click on it, but actually enter that link in. And it's going to be, like I said, I'm going to be giving this CD away in MP3 downloads. I'm going to be giving a whole lesson, a whole session that I did at 3 o'clock on how to play Candyman, but how to add all kinds of cool things to it. I'm going to be giving away a new set of lessons that I just came out with. It's called Slideless. You don't need a slide for it. Open G tuning. And finally, a real less than half price, more than 50% off of a year's access to every lesson that I've ever produced. So you get all of that. Just go to that little, click in that donate link, enter that donate link in, and it's all there. So I'm going to do this one tune. I took, matter of fact, one of my students was asking me for some Blind Blake. And I said, sure, I know a bunch of his tunes. And I said, how would you like something that's a compilation of some of his best stuff? I said, West Coast blues and Southern rag and all that stuff. We plays it lightning fast, but the technique in there is just absolutely incredible. He does things for you guitar players, little things called, little double thumb things in there. It really propels the song. And there's a whole bunch of other things that he does in there, and all over the place. So I just took the best of the best and I put it in there. Oh, thanks, Arlie. Clap, and you like that. Beautiful. Thank you so much. So I'm going to do this tune. I call it Putting on the Blakes, so to speak. And here we go. And folks, it's a real pleasure. And I do this every Thursday, a guitar lesson at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and then a little concert, which boils down to what I would play in a concert, a set, a little concert at 7 p.m. So here you go, folks. Little trombone. Little trumpet. There it is. That was called my own little instrumental compilation of some of Blake's best stuff, and that was called Putting on the Blakes. So, folks, I hope you enjoyed this short little concert. Well, this is about the length of the concerts that I usually do. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to be right back here next week. Guitar lesson and a concert every Thursday. I do this. And again, if you can donate anything to tinyurl.com/Toby Walker, that would help me out a whole lot, because this is my only chance really that I get to perform for anybody these days. Like a lot of musicians, we're all kind of out of work when it comes to performing. So we all have to find alternative ways of earning an income. So, folks, I hope you enjoyed the concert. You can always shoot me an email at tobywmusic@gmail.com, and I'm always happy to answer questions. A lot of people ask me what kind of guitars I use. They ask me what strings I use, the finger picks I use, all kinds of stuff like that. So I'm only an email away, honestly. So take care, folks. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I'm going to see you next time around. Take care now, folks.